Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, brave, conscious, peaceful warriors of the new Edenic timeline. Today we begin our 20-day journey down the central column of the Tzolk'in calendar and into the core of the galactic center, Hu-Nab-Ku, and through the Ascension Portal. On this path we will experience major shifts and changes as we enter the final phases of our great awakening and collective quantum leap of consciousness into Homo Luminous, golden ones of eternal life. Our local Solaris released 2 strong M-class solar flares today, with a powerful M7.9 solar flare close to X-class that peaked at 9:49 UTC, and an M6.2 flare that peaked at 15:59 UTC, both coming from sunspot region 3098. With these flashes of light, the Great Spirit transmits the new keys and codes for our crystalline DNA upgrades of our 12-strand diamond rainbow body protocols, as we return to innocence and recover, heal, and integrate all the lost parts of ourselves that were separated, severed, and shattered from our minds to protect us, are now making us whole and complete for our total transformation into guardians of Terra Nova Gaia. All our relations are coming into harmonious synchronicity to create the new sustainable families of the new earth. With an open heart and an open mind, we bridge the worlds and practice healthy communication with our divine counterparts and our people of the rainbow tribes of the New Jerusalem. All that was hidden is being revealed, to bring to the light that which was the cause and the curse of our familial lineages. The crystal star codes are emblazoned upon the heart shields for the coronation of our royal lion kingdom of the new Lemuria. The shining ones are here to return the grail line to the rightful children of God's kingdom of heaven upon earth. We blaze this realm with the violet ray of transfiguration and assist Gaia and all her children in the evolutionary jump into the paradisiacal lands of Buddha consciousness. As all ground crew team of the 144 hold the pure presence of the infinite now, we stay centered in our heart chakras and relink our hearts and minds to the one true source creator of the great mystery. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions for you today from our Sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to stick around to the very end, and please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And now we continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 16 degrees, 22 minutes Gemini. The sun is at 24 degrees, 17 minutes Virgo. The current Sabian symbol for the moon at 17 degrees Gemini. The head of a robust youth changes into that of a mature thinker. And the current Sabian symbol for the sun at 25 degrees Virgo. A flag at half-mast in front of a public building. From AstrologyWeekly.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Jennifer Catron. Syrian codes anchored in the field. All new realities about to manifest in the next 3 days. We came from the future to correct the memory of the past, to experience what's always been. Get ready for miracles, Soul Fam. 144,000. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Grandma Chandra. The times that you have been waiting for so long are coming. They are here. You are ready for them, and to be a part of them. You are ready to continue through all the changes. Be strong, trust yourself, trust God within, and trust everybody that is working with you. Enjoy the results. Hugs and love to all of you, Grandma, from GrandmaChandra.com. 441 coming in, the mirror of the 144. And from Divine Bro, Thor of the Light, Pars Kute. Consciousness has no beginning or end. as this infinite field is the mind of the creative source. The quantum field has unending possibilities and creative power. We are observing collective consciousness. The age of compassion is coming. It will rewrite and reframe all which we think about and react to. This is our new reality, also called Divine New Earth. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Ali Ray, love is who you are. It is the essence of you. Breathe that in. The truth of you. The truth of you. The truth of you. Yes, beloved, you are love. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Linda Lee, dear family of love and light, as of today, the planet and humanity have been uplifted to a brand new realm of existence. Per Divine and Gaia's plan, the current place will be where the planet and humanity stay for the time to come. The Divine and Gaia have deemed this vibrational band safe and proper for the Divine plan to unfold. Therefore, the Divine has started the next step of Gaia's remapping process. In time to come, the planet and humanity will have more changes. Some changes will be related to Mother Earth, and other changes will relate to the establishment of the Divine government. The Divine right now has restarted the work to establish the Divine government on Earth. The Divine says that the process is going well. The Divine has accomplished a great deal, and now we are getting close. The Divine asks our lightworkers to keep up the good work and continue to push the establishment of the Divine government on Earth. Linda Lee and Mother Father God, so it is. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Ramona Lappin, we just had a 7.9 M-class, near X-class solar flare and ongoing C flares. Final clearings, healings, and DNA activations as we fully release the burdens of the past. Now we write and fulfill our own prophecies as we become the master of the dream. Second near X-class solar flare in progress, eternal life flows are being fully restored. Powerful diamond rainbow plasma liquid light frequencies and Christ code activations are running through ours and the planetary body, assisting crystalline multidimensional DNA, Merkaba, and diamond rainbow plasma light body repair and activations, resetting our core 12-tree grid light body structure and architecture into the correct mathematical and structural lines and geometric patterns to restore and bring balance and harmonic resonance to all of our bodies. Our diamond rose and crystal lotus hearts are being fully healed and opening for those willing, as we all unify as one higher heart mind, planetary and cosmic logos, allowing pure divine source love to fill us up with these crystalline liquid light currents to flow through and out of us into all of creation. All digressed DNA and genetic mutations, interference patterns, traumas, wounds are being fully cleared and healed now. This is completing the full clearing and healing of all blood covenant bindings, 666 death seal and other remaining bindings, membranes, cords and seals and hybridization trauma, all fallen false light and artificial matrices, structures, architecture, materials, and AI net. All that is false and artificial, along with the limiting fear-based thought forms and beliefs that these false structures and matrices were based upon, is being cleared, dissolved, and removed from our blood and bone matrix net, fascia, skin, and bodies, and the whole morphogenetic field of the 1213 as one original tribe, which is now fully healing the tribal shield. This is also what is allowing our ancient future memories, multidimensional DNA and realities to ignite and unlock from deep within us now. The real truth that is everlasting and cannot be questioned is being ignited as it arises from deep within each one of us now. As we go back to the future, back to the beginning, but with the lessons learned, to start all new now, all from the inside out, all accessible and happening inside of you from within the One, returning to and fully remembering the one true self and our truest reality now. Eternal Love, Ramona. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Jeff Brown, the nature of awakening is not transcendence, it is not detachment, it is not leaving our bodies, it is not dismissing our shadow, it is not bashing our story, it is not feigned positivity, it is not New Age mysticism. The nature of awakening is inclusivity, it is connectiveness, it is shadow and light, it is enheartened presence. And presence is not to be found on the skyways of self-avoidance. Presence is to be found right down here, in our body temples, soul to soul on Mother Earth. Awakening requires that we show up for all of it, the great awakening, the holy, holy. From jeffbrown.co, and from Divine Brother of the Light, Diego E. Berman, Ph.D., Weekend Energies. Dear friends, as we move into the weekend and the few days prior to the equinox, we are being showered today on Friday by a moderate M solar flare that will be probably creating some geomagnetic disturbances this weekend. These energies might build up as we get closer to September 22nd. 1111 flowing in. These new incoming equinox light codes are pushing us to shine our true light and cuddle up with our divine essence. The time for releasing self-limiting beliefs that are preventing us from expressing ourselves is here. We are moving towards balance and integration, towards acknowledging every single aspect of ourselves, be it a darker side or a bright side, revealing all aspects of the divine diamond that we all are. Those who are energy sensitives may feel a bit disoriented, ungrounded, fatigued, experiencing sleep issues, digestive and an emotional need to be with yourself in quiet contemplation. Please remember that this is part of the process of observing ourselves without self-judgment and aiming to understand and release those limiting aspects from our present and past. We are creating new balanced timelines this week and this weekend. Remember to breathe deeply and smile into your heart. All will work out for the best. Much love from DiegoBerman.com. And from Divine Consorts of Light, Suryananda and Ayed, the silver cord, the creative force, the creative principle of consciousness, male aspect for females on Gaia and female aspect for males on Gaia. From the Great Central Sun, Akashic Records. This is personal to the soul incarnating on Gaia as the silver cord, creative force, the creative principle, is the life force which connects to the physical form, hence being personal. The silver cord remains unmanifest, acting as a transmitter to the presence on Gaia, having within an essential and pivotal role, connecting the spirit to the physical form whilst on Gaia. The silver cord has within consciousness, providing subtle and physical bodies with energies having within some aspects of our predestined path on Gaia. This refers to some of the major happenings in a life which is imbued with the energies of consciousness of the silver cord, also described as a transmitter. At the cessation of a life on Gaia, the silver cord becomes detached, thus life on Gaia ceases. Thus some of our major events, especially when we are drawn as an irresistible pull and magnet, is held inherent within our silver cord, waiting for the timing as to when this is set to take place. Ayed and Suryananda shared the other day that we each have the opposite male or female shared consciousness on Gaia, meaning Suryananda as female on Gaia with a male consciousness of the silver cord. Whilst for males at birth they have a female shared consciousness as their silver cord. Ayed and Suryananda were blessed as Father looked in once again, as always to retrieve that which waits, sensing the key is pivotal. For Suryananda, once reaching the etheric form, led to the silver cord. It is fascinating to understand and recognize that for many of us, as has of course been well documented and written on over very many centuries, the silver cord continues to fascinate. We have a silver cord, but being aware of this, added recognition of our silver cord having such a major impact not only on lives lived on Gaia, but has inherent within some of the major happenings and events predestined while retaining the personal aspect of the creative force, the creative principle, remaining with us as we draw our last breath on Gaia, being of the utmost assistance not only as our own consciousness expands, but we are gifted advanced higher consciousness of and from the creative force, the creative principle, bringing together the spirit and physical, whilst in a physical world far from our non-physical source and origins as pure consciousness from the great central sun, the omnipresent, omnipotent power of creation, existence itself, and our non-physical forms, whether from the great central sun or stars and other worlds beyond Gaia. And from divine sister of the light, Karen Lithica, light versus dark. As the world of light embraces your journey, the task before you is to awaken to the complexity of light, the dual light role of planetary light work and personal light work. As you become attuned to the higher realms of light, the path before you is to understand the diversity of light all around you. For many play in multiple realms aligned to many beings, and in many cases not realizing the depth and breadth of these relationships. In such circumstances, feeling into the cosmic, multidimensional relationships of others as a way to fine-tune your antenna of light and understand the complex path to ascension some have chosen. For the ego is a complex extension of our physical, spiritual makeup, leading us upon a path, protecting us from our most painful experiences. In some cases, this can lead us blindsided from the chamber of light within us, the final frontier of clearing and releasing, to reaching the true light expression of you. For this deep clearing arrives at the right time of your light mission. Simply realize the path to true enlightenment is a beautiful and sacred journey. The great being of you, leading you to this moment of acceptance, awakening, and understanding. Simply be an observer of light. With love as we collectively embrace and awaken the true light path. The Arcturians and Karen from KarenLithica.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Carolyn, 144 God Code. Changes and expansion are on the horizon. Endings are transmuting, bringing recovery, balance, and wellness. Relax while divine order sets you free. Make time for self-love and self-care this weekend, knowing you are safe and protected through this transition into new beginnings. Multiple activations are upgrading the consciousness, bringing freedom from psychic attacks. Downloads are entering the chakra system, communicating with the oneness field you are becoming. Direction and guidance from angelic frequencies are entering with the light rays. Rebirth is happening through the new light shining upon the world. Keep your thoughts on the new details provided. The Most High is taking care of the past, so you can remain forward focused. Trust and have faith that He is ensuring you are independent and well taken care of. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. God bless you. Carolyn, Kundalini Twin Flames. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Adrian Elyse, Gaia Daily, September 16th through the 19th, A New Beginning. It's a dynamic weekend of astrology with two major oppositions right next to each other and cutting through the middle of the zodiac. The Sun in Virgo is exactly opposite of Neptune in Pisces, the last sign of the zodiac, bringing an energy of facing down our false personality constructs and letting go of all the roles we have played from the past. Right next door, Jupiter in Aries, the first sign of the zodiac, is directly opposite of Mercury retrograde in Libra. This rare formation of a double opposition with major and daily planets is painting a picture of a portal or gateway. This configuration speaks of old and new timelines, crossing and crisscrossing. The spotlight is on our relationships, but mostly our relationship with our true and false self. Everything in this astrology is about where we have been and where we are going, and where we have been living according to outside agendas. Supernovas, it's time for us to start living moment to moment into the bigger truth of who we are. We must stand strong and proud, not letting anyone or anything steer us away or continue to distract us from the paradise garden we are here to create in our energetic field. Saturn coming into exact square with Uranus is putting pressure on those parts of our life that have not yet been able to shift and change. The current astrology of lots of trines and sextiles is sweetly harmonizing these earth-moving changes. The backdrop of Pluto and sextile to Neptune is supporting us in dreaming our way out of the old stuck patterns and programs. Sweet trine energies are supporting us in the sharp dramatic turns we are being asked to make in our path forward. With a whole string of planets and elements at 14 to 15 degrees of the first signs of the zodiac, there's a message about things coming together and lining up. Also, these elements at the center of the signs is telling us we made it halfway. But all this retrograde energy is making it feel like we are stuck in the middle. It's that feeling of an old reality that is no longer working, but a new timeline that can't quite land. Mars and Venus are in a tense square, but Venus in trine with the North Node in Taurus and the Sun in trine to Pluto in Capricorn is bringing supportive Earth trine energy. Black Moon Lilith is not too far out of trine with the South Node, bringing water trine energy. Venus is also in sextile with the South Node of the Moon in Scorpio, and in a sextile relationship with Black Moon Lilith. There are huge creative opportunities for the feminine to clean up her act and start feeling worthy of receiving her own abundance once again. These dynamic transits are saying that there is no avoiding the changes that are coming, but the stars are with us, grounding and harmonizing the path, and showing us the way to a new beginning. From AdrianElyse.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Sun in Virgo, opposite Neptune retrograde in Pisces. Venus in Virgo, square Mars in Gemini. The T-square between Venus, Mars, and Juno culminates in a flurry of activity, yet it's difficult to see any resolution. Right now there is a conflict between values and goals, a split between heart and mind. The signs involved indicate tension between freedom to chop and change, Mars in Gemini, and the need for order and consistency, Venus in Virgo. Communication may be peppered with argumentative tones. It's important that we take a beat before responding. Nothing is clear right now with the Sun opposing Neptune. We're picking up on information in the ether, overwhelmed, discombobulated. We may feel erased, ignored, lost, tempted to run away. It's hard to discern what is real and what isn't. Surrender to the unknown. Ground yourself to access your intuition. Balance the mundane and the spiritual. Meet others with compassion, but maintain healthy boundaries. Honor the divine spark within everyone. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Sean Caulfield. Major shift, releasing old patterns, 11 Keeb, Vulture. The shift into full cosmic maturity arrived to be complete to the beginning dream of creation on the 28th of October 2011, 13 Ahau, and on 29th of October 2011, 1 Imish. The time scheduled to sacredly pull on consciousness to be fully true to the will of the primordial light of universal source began. This is according to the divine codes of the 9 levels of creation's ascending evolution to merge all separation as one harmonious light of sacred diversity. The shift now in September 2022 is activating a wilting of the flower of universal consciousness, 13 Imish. This means that everything offbeat from the heart's primordial memory will be challenged. The only way is to surrender to the truth that we are multidimensional beings of cosmic star light, and the physical dimension is a distorted illusion. Yet paradoxically, it is through the physical dimension that the multidimensional universe exists. We are thus responsible for seeing through the distortions of the physical dimension, and by this create Earth as a portal of universal peace. And then we will restore our imbalance within ourselves. Ho'oponopono. Today, the 16th of September, 11 Keeb, Vulture. 11 is clarity. Keeb is purging, releasing karmic patterns. On the 19th of September 2022, a new 9th wave 36-day cycle begins. A new 13-day cycle of rainstorm on the personal 260-day Tzolk'in begins, and a new 234-day cycle of 18 times 13 begins, in the so-called galactic Tzolk'in of the 18 times 260 days. So it's completions and new beginnings. Creation spins and spirals above the repeating patterns by transmuting the old and transcending into the new. On the 19th of September 2022 is the Queen's funeral. She died on 3 star in 13 days of 1 Kama, death. According to the time codes, everything is synchronized and purposeful and unfolding to a divine cosmic schedule. In gratitude to the Maya Aztec timekeepers, from the universalfrequency.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Aluna Joy Yashkin. We are entering the 20-core day Ascension Portal. We are entering a new higher frequency of unconditional love and harmonious co-creation and community aligned with a more multidimensional spherical reality. The veils between alternate timelines and past, present, and future are thinning, so sensitive ones will be able to access them much easier now. We have become masters of living in the great unknown and navigating chaos in a moment-by-moment basis. We can now hold our centers and keep our hearts open, even while all outer foundations seem to be crumbling around us. During this cycle, we might experience a spiritual existential crisis, ego death, energy crucifixion, and being very vulnerable. This is a temporary but can be a painful initiation. Just be in a state of surrender and allow the process. It does bring great gifts as we assimilate these new frequencies. What is the 20-core day Ascension Portal? On September 16th, 2022, for 20 days, humanity will begin to travel through a cosmic chakra system and activate our Kundalini. This 20-day core day Ascension Portal arrives on September 16th, 2022, and ends on October 5th, 2022. We will travel through a cosmic chakra Kundalini system and activate our future. We will anchor a new unique foundation stone that has been created apart from all the division and chaos of the dissolving world. These days are powerful and activating as we move beyond the past and merge the present with our future. These 20 days are the center column of a cosmic calendar that represents the spinal column of the human body and the core of the earth running from north to south. It burns a holy awakening fire through our chakras. From alunajoy.com. And from Harmonic Convergence 2020 through 2028, entering the axis of time. On the galactic cycle of 260 days, we are entering the 7th harmonic run of 20 days at the core of the Tzolk'in matrix, the central axis of the 1320 harmonic module. This passage goes from Keen 121, 4 Dragon, to Keen 140, 10 Sun. It is also known as the mystic column, as it represents the mirrorless dimension of time. Keen 121, 4 Dragon, the 4th day on this 13-day cycle of the White Mirror, holds this entrance to the cosmic birth canal, or Kushan Su'um. In the Mayan factor, Jose Arguelles describes this passage as the path to heaven that leads to the umbilical cord of the universe, holding the invisible galactic life strands or fibers that connect the individual and the planet through the sun with the galactic core, or Hunabku. The White Mirror wave spell precisely closes the first mirror half of the 1320 matrix on Keen 130, 13 Dog, representing the cosmic 13, love, dog, at the heart of the mystic harmonic 33, keen 129 through 132. Equinox reflections, the passage through the midpoint of the 1320 matrix, will be preceded by the Equinox Portal of September 21st, 2022, on keen 126, 9 World Bridger, creating a perfect balance between day and night, life and death, in the two halves of the Tzolk'in, the mirror of relationship. As we witness the progressive polarization of the human drama on Earth, the passage through the central axis of the Tzolk'in is once again inviting us to stay balanced and centered as we enter this threshold. The use of mirrors in Mesoamerican culture was associated with the idea that they served as portals to a realm that could not be seen but interacted with. In Mayan cosmology, the mirror, Eitznab, is associated with the obsidian, a black crystal that shines as gold when exposed to the light, serving as a meditation tool to find the gold in the dark. This 20-day window is then an opportunity to reflect on the times we are living and find the gold behind the events taking place now around the world. This is therefore a perfect time to see ourselves at the center of the endless mirror of relationship and flower in resonance with the cycles of time. And today, from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 121, Red Self-Existing Dragon. Self-existing is the name for the number 4, and its keywords are define, measure, and form. The 4th day of a wave spell is about taking a closer look at things, paying attention to the details. So read the small print, get your magnifying glass out, and don't let anything slip past your notice. Number 4 days can also make us feel insular and not sociable, hence the name self-existing. If you are a number 4, when your number comes around, you may feel extra insular and may retreat into your shell. Be careful not to overanalyze yourself. Today is Red Dragon, and it represents nurturing, birth, and being. Dragon days are about taking care of yourself, retreating into a cave to recharge your energy. Be kind to each other and allow yourself to be mothered. Offer nurturing too. As it is a self-existing day, this suggests that we need to take a closer look at what it is that needs care. Is there something you've neglected lately? A health issue, perhaps? It is very handy that on Dragon Days we take care of ourselves, because we're just about to take another ride down a column. Yesterday on Yellow Sun we finished one of these columns, and today it's here we go again. We journey for 13 days at a time when we consciously go through one wave spell at a time, but also it is good to remember that we visit each glyph as we tumble down the 13 columns as well. Dragon is the birth, and the yellow sun is when we reach enlightenment. And today from Divine Sistar of the Light, Christina Papa Giorgio, Red Self-Existing Dragon, 4 Emish, Keen 121, 16th of September 2022, birthing a new form. 16/9/2022 equals 796 equals 715 equals 76 equal 13 equal 4. Day codes 16, tower struck by lightning, unforeseen events. 7, magic, mystic, spiritual, initiation, solitude. 13, goddess, cosmic consciousness, natural lore, synchronic time. 4, form, structure, foundation, earth, angelic. Month year codes 9, completion, service, destiny, divine, humanity, grace. 15, spiritual alchemy, charisma, magnetism. 6, heaven, Christ, family, harmony, fertility. Keen 121 equal 4, form, structure, foundation, earth, angelic, 4/4, new earth portal. A powerful day of new beginnings, transformation, and birthing new structures as we begin our passage back to source, Hunab Ku. Today is the first day we enter the central column of the Tzolk'in, and we are threading the eye of the needle, so to speak. In 10 days' time, at the completion of the White Mirror wave spell, we arrive at Hunab Ku, galactic center, and we are at 0 point, source, on the 25th and the 26th of September 2022. Generally, this period of time denotes a calmness and a time of balance during the next 20 days. The calm before the storm starts all over again. Day 4 in the white mirror wave spell of reflection, truth, illusion, endlessness, and magnification. Today we are defining order and truth as our response to the evolving patterns and cycles reflected in our everyday life, in order to build a new foundation for our world. Tone of creation, self-existing. Tone 4 in the mental realm, action measures, power defines, essence forms. Self-existing number 4 takes form, and we have ourselves a square shape. Self-existing, measuring and defining, very intelligent, fascinated by self. We now have built a sturdy platform upon which further growth takes place. Dispense with the rest and build your new solid foundations on the basis of natural harmony, truth and divine nurturance, giving form to your new life and our new world. The 4 frequency is tripled today with keen 121 equal 4, the self-existing tone equal 4, and the daily total equal 4. This gives us a 444 triple gateway to new earth, a brilliant code for birthing our new world. So precious hearts, a day of reflection and synchronicity, pointing the way in order to birth a lovely new world filled with love and nurturance. Today's question is, in which direction are the signs guiding me to redefine and birth my new life in our new utopian world? Divine blessings for the formation of a wonderful new foundation of joy and bliss. In la ketch a la keen, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 121, Red Self-Existing Dragon. The mantra, the code for today is, I define in order to nurture, measuring being, I seal the input of birth. With the self-existing tone of form, I am guided by the power of navigation. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue this work. I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Angel of the Light, TimeLordCardinal, for your pledge and support on Patreon, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. If you'd like to support our work and mission and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. I'd like to also thank Divine Angel of the Light, Vinzenz Spaeth, for your donation. Thank you, Divine Angel, for your continued support. And thank you all for continuing to support us in our work and mission. If you'd like to support us with a one-time donation, you can do so to our PayPal account at eaglelovecondor.com. I'd like to also thank Divine Angel of the Light, Deep Sing, for your super chat donation in today's premiere video on Prime Disclosure channel. Thank you very much. We appreciate you and your continued support. I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork on Etsy. You could purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now I'd like to complete today's transmissions with a powerful inspiration from Divine Brother of the Light, Pars Kute. Daily inspiration. We are the extension of God's source and physicality. Our hands are God's hands. Our eyes are God's eyes. Our feet are God's feet. Our actions are God's actions. Our ears are God's ears. Our words are God's words. Today, may we allow ourselves to realize that we are the very expression of God's source, and that through this divine vision, we can allow our hands, eyes, feet, actions, ears, and words to be an instrument of love rather than fear and judgment. May we realize that this truth is not a heavy burden, but a joyful service. With divine love of one Pars Kute. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful, blessed, sacred, and relaxing weekend ahead. And enjoy your family and your eternal bliss consciousness living directly from your sacred heart center, the core of your being, your pure presence, your pure awareness. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.